Introduction of switches and levers in operator cabin. Before performing work, read the operation and maintenance manual for operation details. Locations in terms of operating controls. Each lever stand and switch panel is arranged in this way. Handing lever and pedal. This article explains levers and pedals in the operator's cab. Function lock lever. Function lock lever is provided as safety device to prevent unexpected machine movement. Even operator's body touches the control lever during getting to or from the operator seat. Lock position. Hook raising, boom raising, propel and swing motion becomes non-operational. Work position. Hook raising, boom raising, propel and swing motion becomes operational. Turn the function lock lever to work position when the machine is operated. Whenever leaving from the operator's seat, ensure to stop the engine and turn the function lock lever to lock position. Ensure to turn the function lock lever to lock position at work completion or at transportation of machine. Swing lock control lever. This lever is to insert the lock pin from the upper machinery to the pin catch on the lower machinery to secure the upper machinery, or release the pin to make upper machinery swing freely. Lock position. Upper machinery secured. Release position. Upper machinery released. Drum control lever. These levers are to start, control and stop the front, rear third and boom drum. Each lever drives and controls the drums, such as pulling backward to raise, neutral and pushing forward to lower. Each lever is held at the position due to détente. Drum lever lock. Engage each lever lock with the lever at neutral position to prevent unexpected movement of lever by touching the operator's body. Propel control lever. These levers are to drive, control and stop propel forward or propel backward. Furthermore, pivot turn, spin turn or normal turn can be done for direction change. Each lever drives and controls the propel motor, such as pushing forward for forward propel, neutral and pulling backward for backward propel. Special attention is required since the lever moving direction has to be reversed based on the direction of the lower machinery against the upper. Propel control lever lock. Engage each lever lock with the lever at neutral position to prevent unexpected movement of lever by touching the operator's body. Swing control lever. This lever is to start, control and stop the left and right swing motion of the upper machinery. Pulling the lever backward is to swing right and pushing lever forward is to swing left, and the lever returns to neutral automatically. Axle grip. The engine speed adjustment is done with the axle grip installed on the swing lever. Axle grip has 120 degrees control range and can be set to any position. Drum brake pedal. These are brake pedal of each drum to make free falling and stop falling of hook and the lifting load. The free fall speed is adjusted by degree of pressing the pedal. In order to hold the hook or lifting load during the free fall operation, press the brake pedal to engage the pedal lock. Pressing the brake pedal during raising or power lowering operation does not engage the brake. Only during free fall operation, brake is engaged. Operating switches. Each switch is explained here. Drum lock knob. These knobs are to lock the drum for safety during lowering the lifting load or boom. Release position. Push down the knob to disengage the drum lock. To release, push the knob while pushing the button on the knob top. Lock position. Pull up the knob to engage the drum lock. Engage the drum lock by pulling up the drum lock knob when the drum is not used for a long time. Stopping the engine issues alarm sound to expedite drum lock for 4 seconds. Do not engage the drum lock while the hook is being lowered. Do not control the hook to lowering side while the drum lock is engaged. Drum and drum lock may be damaged. Left stand panel switches. Load safety device release switch. If the lifting work has to be continued after the load safety device stops the operation by some reason, this switch releases the auto stop function. This switch is functional only when 44 release switch master key is turned to release side. Release. Only during the time when the switch is turned to release side, auto stop function of the load safety device can be released. The switch can automatically return when the switch is hand released. Boom jib, over hoist release switch. If the boom jib lifting work has to be continued after the load safety device stops the operation by some reason, this switch releases the auto stop function. This switch is functional only when 44 release switch master key is turned to release side. Release. Only during the time when the switch is turned to release side, auto stop function of the boom jib over hoist device can be released. The switch can automatically return when the switch is hand released. Hook over hoist release switch. If the hook has to be continued lifting after the hook over hoist preventive device stops the operation by some reason, this switch releases the auto stop function. This switch is functional only when 44 release switch master key is turned to release side. Release. Only during the time when the switch is turned to release side, auto stop function of the hook over preventive device can be released. The switch can automatically return when the switch is hand released. Swing brake switch. This is a brake to hold the upper machinery stationary and not to swing. Engage. Swing brake is engaged. Disengage. Swing brake is disengaged. Do not use the swing brake to stop the upper machinery during swing motion. This would cause large burden to the boom and swing unit and is very dangerous. Apply the swing brake after the upper machinery is completely stopped. Due to the wind or ground slope, main machinery may start swing unexpectedly. Take extra care when disengaging the swing brake. If the engine is started with the swing brake disengaged, or if the function lock lever is turned to lock position with the swing brake disengaged, the swing brake is kept engaged. In such case, turn the swing brake to engage side once and then turn to disengage side. Failure to observe this precaution may result in a serious injuries or loss of life. Horn switch. This switch issues horn sound at the engine start or swing to alarm for personnel. While the switch is being pushed, the horn sounds. The switch returns to neutral when hand is released. Key switch. This switch is to start, stop the engine and connect its accessory circuit. Off. Engine shut-off position, key insert removal position. ACC. Accessory on position. On. Engine running position. Start. Engine start position. There is no glow preheat switch, but engine control unit, ECU, automatically preheat is required. During preheating, the monitor in the operator cab indicates icon. When starting the engine, make sure that the function lock lever is in lock position and each control lever is in neutral position. Cigarette lighter. When pushed in, lighter is held at its position, and when heated red, it is popped out. Pull out for use. If the lighter knob does not pop up within 30 seconds after it is pushed in, pull it out. If keep pushed in, wiring may be damaged and may cause fire. Engine abnormal detect lamp. This lamp lights up when the engine control unit, ECU, detects engine abnormal. Normally, in case of no abnormal, it lights up when the engine stops but goes out when engine starts. Drum brake select switch. These switches are to select the required mode in the free fall or neutral brake. Free fall mode. Turns the free fall lock switch to release side and push the switch while pressing the brake pedal fully will make free fall mode. At the same time, free fall indication lamp lights up to advise free fall mode. Brake turns into brake pedal control. Neutral brake mode. Pushing the switch again while pressing the brake pedal fully turns into the neutral brake mode. At the same time, free fall indicating lamp goes off. Brake turns into auto brake. For safety, it certainly turns to neutral brake mode immediately after the engine start. Inching speed switch. This switch is to make each motion speed of front drum, rear drum, boom drum and propel to inching speed, inching operation. Inching speed. Motion speed of the front drum, rear drum, boom drum and propel becomes 1/4 of the normal speed. Normal speed. This is the normal motion speed. Drum speed adjust trimmer. This trimmer adjusts the drum speed separately to the drum speed control by the control lever. This makes synchronous speed adjusting with other drum possible. High speed. Drum speed is increased. Low speed. Drum speed is decreased. Left side switch panel. Wiper switch. Continuous operation. Intermittent operation. Washer, skylight, front window. Skylight. Washer liquid comes out to skylight. Front window. Washer liquid comes out to front window. Drum free fall speed select switch option. In order to make free fall of the hook or load effective while the temperature is low, Free fall speed can be selected on each drum. After 52, hydraulic oil heat circuit select icon option is turned on, and when the head oil temperature becomes warm, turn the speed select switch to speed increase. Lowering characteristics of free fall is improved. Speed increase. Free fall speed is increased. This is suitable for lightweight free-falling work when ambient temperature is low at wintertime. Normal. Free fall speed is normal. This is suitable for normal load free fall work. Do not use the switch when the heavyweight free fall work is being done. Do not release the brake pedal when the hook is grounded with speed increase. The drum rotates automatically to lowering direction and the drum wire rope would be raspalled. Engine emergency stop switch. Push the switch to stop the engine in emergency. The switch is held at the pushed position. Turn the switch to right to return to the original position. Work light switch. This switch turns the work light on/off. Ensure to turn the work light switch off when the work is completed. Failure to turn the switch off may cause battery discharged. Auxiliary axle switch. This switch is used when engine speed adjustment cannot be done due to failure of axle grip. This switch is equipped with the slide lock. This switch can be operated only when the slide lock is slid to upper side. Middle speed. Engine speed becomes approximately 1,500 per minute. Low speed. Engine speed becomes approximately 800 per minute. Do not use the auxiliary axle switch when the axle grip is normal. Emergency stop check switch. This switch can check the auto stop function of the boom and jib. Check. Check of the auto stop function can be done. Raising or lowering of the boom, raising of the jib or lowering of the hook cannot be done. Switch returns automatically when hand is freed. Swing alarm select switch. This switch is to select swing alarm. Alarm light buzzer. Buzzer sounds and swing flasher goes on and off. Alarm light. Swing flasher goes on and off. Off. Nothing occurs. Right side switch panel. Aux actuator select switch. This switch is used to switch the auxiliary actuator. Normally use off position. On. Reeving winch option control can be done. Off. Gantry, tagline option control can be done. Propel speed select switch. This switch is used to change the propel speed. High speed. Propel speed is fast. Low speed. Propel speed is slow. Do not change the switch during propelling. It may cause deflected propel. Bypass switch panel. Release switch master key. This is the master key to lock releasing the load safety device, boom over hoist and hook over hoist for safety. The key can be pulled out at lock side. Lock. Release of the auto-stop functions of the load safety device, boom over hoist and hook over hoist cannot be done. Release. When the key is turned to release side, the auto-stop function of the load safety device, boom over hoist and hook over hoist become possible. During work, the key must be kept and be controlled by work responsible person. Free fall lock switch. This is the master key to lock the free fall operation during the work or at the place where the free fall is prohibited for safety. When the switch is in lock side, free fall cannot be done even when the brake select switch is turned to free fall side. The key can be pulled out at the lock position. Lock. Free fall of the front, rear and third drum becomes impossible. Release. When the key is turned to release side, free fall of the front, rear and third drum becomes possible. During work, the key must be kept and be controlled by work responsible person. Main controller bypass switch. When the main controller 1 failed, swing control becomes possible. When the main controller 2 failed, each of front drum, rear drum, third drum and boom hoist control becomes possible. Do not use these switches for other than emergency evacuation work due to failure of controller. Icon in the monitor. Swing mode select icon. This icon is to select the swing control and swing speed based on work contents. This icon is displayed on the monitor and touching it can select the swing mode. The selected mode icon is displayed in green. Mode change must be done when the swing brake switch on the axle grip to engage and the engine speed is low. Never change the mode during swing operation. Free high speed, free low speed. With a lever neutral mode becomes swing free. Select the swing speed based on the work. Brake low speed. With a lever neutral, swing brake is engaged, hydraulic brake. Low speed. At high idling about 50% of high speed. At low idling about 70% of high speed. Each mode and its work content. Free high speed. Crane, lifting magnet and clamshell work. Free low speed. Long boom crane, luffing crane work. Brake low speed. Long boom crane, luffing crane work. At the long boom crane or luffing crane work, if the select icon is kept to brake low speed side, operation is easy but hydraulic control is being applied to reduce swing stop shock and swing power is lowered and swing speed becomes slow. Work mode select icon. This select icon is to perform the work smoothly based on work content. High speed. Normal work, auto variable position. Low speed. Special work, front and rear drum are low speed fixed position. The icon turns to green when low speed is selected. Select low speed when synchronization of front and rear drum speed is difficult for heavy load, such as clamshell. Menu icon. This icon is used to indicate select item list. Dimmer icon. This icon is used to change the display brightness. Boom jib lowering icon. This icon is used to lower the boom or jib to the area out of the work area. This icon becomes indicated only when the boom jib stops at the low limit angle. A C-to-SASE icon. This icon is used to select a C-to-SASE mode or warp mode. This icon becomes indicated when the mode select becomes possible. Drum free fall indication lamp option. This lamp lights up when drum becomes free fall mode. Inching speed lamp. This lamp lights up when 17 inching speed switch is turned to inching speed side. Electric oil cooler work indicating lamp. This lamp lights up when the electric oil cooler is working. Remote control connection lamp. This lamp lights up when the remote control box for translifter is connected to the main machinery. Hydraulic oil temperature gauge. This indicates hydraulic oil temperature. Scale is divided by 5 degrees Celsius pitch. The highest division indicates higher than 115 degrees Celsius, and the lowest division indicates lower than 50 degrees Celsius. The gauge color indicates in white by 80 degrees Celsius, and the color changes from white to yellow when exceed 80 degrees Celsius, and from yellow to red when exceed 90 degrees Celsius. Fuel gauge. This indicates fuel level. Scale is divided into 15. The highest division indicates 355 liters and the lowest division indicates less than 44 liters. The gauge color changes from white to red at lowest 2 blocks. Engine coolant temperature gauge. This indicates engine cooling water temperature. Scale is divided by 5 degrees Celsius pitch. The highest division indicates higher than 115 degrees Celsius, and the lowest division indicates lower than 70 degrees Celsius. The gauge color changes from white to red at higher than 105 degrees Celsius.